To be honest with you, in my opinion, January is a bit of a dead month for sneaker pickups. I feel like the releases just aren't, you know, giving. However, saying that, I still thought that my first pickup of 2023 would be a Nike shoe, maybe a Jordan. However, it's not. It's a New Balance. New Balance has been thrown into the mix, and I'm telling you, I think this might be the New Balance of the year. My last video that I actually uploaded was my top 10 sneakers of 2022, and in that, one of my favorites was the New Balance 2002R. I feel like last year was the year of 2002R. You have the kind of standard version, and then you also have the protection pack version as well. So this year, as I said, I'm calling it. I feel like this year is going to be the 1960R silhouette that is going to claim that top spot. And just like the 2002R, you kind of have the original silhouette, and then you do also have the protection pack version. Also, a fun fact going into 2023, they're not actually called protection pack, they're actually called refined futures. I don't understand how we got from A to B. I feel like, I don't know how we got the name protection pack, but it's 2023 and I'm gonna go into this year saying the right thing, so I am gonna call it refined futures. As I did just mention, you kind of have two versions, so you have the original and then you also have the refined future pack. Today's video, I've only got the normal kind of silhouette, but stay tuned because I am gonna get hold of the refined future pack as well to show you guys. I did pick up quite a simple colorway, but sometimes the most simple colorways just bang, and you can literally wear this with absolutely anything. But let's take a further look into the details of this shoe, especially compared to other New Balance silhouettes. Let's dive in and take a look at the 1960R. So you will notice that the silhouette is definitely more sporty and more aggressive compared to other silhouettes. It is a retro inspired shoe, and you can definitely see that just on first glance. On the upper, most of this shoe is predominantly white with grey, silver, metallic accents. We have the large mesh overlays, and then on top we have these white pieces of leather. Of course, we have the New Balance N logo on the side. Now, my favorite part of this whole shoe, if you look towards the laces, you will see that the grey loop holes also interlace with the New Balance logo on the side. This is something that I've never seen before, and I absolutely love this. Finishing off, we have the cream off-white laces, and in the same color, we have this in the sock lining. Towards the back of the shoe, we do have some grey plastic, and then at the back, you also see we have a tiny New Balance logo. Of course, as well, we have the model number on the side of the shoe. We have the yellow midsole, which is giving off this aged, worn, vintage look. And then if we turn towards the bottom of the shoe on the sole, you will notice that we also have this yellow, again paired with some black. Now, do you know what? When comparing New Balance trainers, not just these trainers, New Balance trainers in general to other brands, I do feel like New Balance trainers are kind of more everyday. They kind of have multi-uses for them. You can literally wear them for almost anything. These actually do say running on the top of them. This model in particular is definitely giving off, you know, different kind of vibes. You can wear this to the gym. Also, they kind of a little bit give me like Balenciaga designer track vibes, especially because you've got the overlays of the leather and mesh. So with that, you can dress them up as well. I feel like these days the vintage kind of vibe is giving off designer as well as giving off expensive, whereas I feel like maybe a couple of years ago you would look at these and think, you know, they need to go in the rubbish bin. I do feel like every time I get a New Balance, I say the same thing. I'm literally like, this is probably the most comfortable New Balance that I've ever tried, and here I am again saying it because honestly, this is probably the comfiest New Balance that I have ever tried. This has got neutral cushion and ortholite. Also, another thing about this, I don't know why, but I feel like it's more easier to put your foot into this than some of the other silhouettes. So for me, that definitely kind of adds to the comfortability as well, how easy it is to slip on and slip off. I picked these up for £140, $170. They did also come in a few different colorways as well. Some of the colorways were absolutely stunning. I kind of did have a hard time deciding what colorway to get. The other versions, the refined futures, are a little bit more expensive. They're about £155, so about £15 more than this version. They also did have a few colorways, not as many as this version, but they still had absolutely stunning colorways. The amazing thing about these is if you are watching the video right now, I feel like all of them, even some of the refined future sizes, are kind of easily accessible. You can pick them up straight from New Balance. Unlike the 2002R refined future packs, they were literally gone just like that and nearly impossible to get hold of. This, for now, I feel like if you're feeling them, then pick them up now, because I feel like later down the line, they are probably not going to be there. These will probably be there because I feel like maybe they'll release more of these, especially we've got loads of different colorways. The refined futures, however, if you are feeling them, I would recommend picking them up now, but I will do a separate video on that. Most importantly, sizing. Now, I always find New Balance that they fit small. Last time I did a New Balance video, I had a lot of people in my comments saying that that wasn't true, that that kind of didn't work for them. But honestly, almost nearly every single New Balance I've ever bought comes up small, so I always go for a 7.5, which is a 0.5 size bigger than my normal size. You know, at the end of the day, it's what works for everyone, and I'm just sharing my opinion on what works with me and what has worked for me for the past last X amount of years. Overall, this is a solid trainer and it's getting me excited for 2023 sneaker drops. I feel like we just have to kind of get over January, and then after that we are going to have a smooth sailing show of sneakers for 2023. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.